All right, cool. So after this introduction, so this is the work cycle reference from a book called the Animator Survival Kit. Right, the Animator Survival Kit is written by late Richard William. He already passed away. He is one of the prolific great animation director that during his era he produced a film called Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Has anyone seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Nobody?
No, sir.
No, okay.
No, sir.
Roger Rabbit was produced in late 70s or early 80s something. Um, it's where the technology of computer is not really advanced yet, but they managed to combine hand-drawn cartoon character with live action human. On that time, not here, not right now. Right now, we can easily make that animation using some software, adding some effects and so on. It is very easy, right? Not very easy. It is doable, yeah, then more easier nowadays, but it is very challenging during that time, and they managed to do it. So it's a story about this rabbit, and then there's his wife, and then the interaction between the cartoon character that they need to redraw frame by frame with the live action character. It's a really great and really wonderful. I believe it's on Netflix. You can try to look for it and then try to watch and really appreciate all the artwork that he has done. Okay. So for this lesson, and first of all, thank you for everyone, and then welcome to join for those recently just joined just now. So on the second page here, this is example of a reference that from the Richard William book, or this is the book actually. Can you see the cover page? Richard William, director of animation, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
good, good. So this is the cover. You might look for it later. And let's see the person face. This is the guy who framed Roger Rabbit. And this is him when he's on his session that with Ken Harris. Ken Harris is the last time when he was young. This is his mentor from Disney. I heard chicken. Is it? And this is some old animation and stories, the collection that he has. And this is the powerhouse of animation knowledge. This is all the animation director in Disney Animation Studio from last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is him. Ken Harris, Grim Netwick, Art Babbitt. All right. Okay. With student Richard. But okay, this is the another student. Anyway, coming back to here, when you are about to do your work cycle, this is the steps that you need to prepare. And you are lucky for me. For me, you are very lucky because during this time, everything was prepared. So we have the collection of the book and reference. We have YouTube to follow the website, and you can just look for any reference. During my time, when I was doing my final year project, we don't have this kind of books or video tutorial and whatever everything. So I need to, in order for me to walking, to make my character walking, I need to walk in front of a glass, a mirror. Basically, it's not a mirror, it's a lab. This is a glass door in my lab, in the uni lab, that it's supposed to be reflective. However, people outside can see me. Siapa nak masuk?
Itu dari mana?
Okay, can I continue?
Yes,
So
sir.
on that time, when I was acting and try to do the character walking, I'm walking in front of the glass door in the lab while people outside on the campus can see me acting, and then they start laughing. This guy start going nuts. And then then they start talking. I think Zul is going a hard time doing his 3D animation, so he start walking and talking to himself. Well, actually, I'm talking to the mirror to understand the movement lah. Okay, so here this is the step that you need to do: contact down, pass pose up. Okay. Contact down, pass pose up. Contact is where the front leg, that is the heel, is contact with the ground. Okay, nampak tak ni? Can you see it? Here, this is the contact. While on his back leg, no matter if the front leg is left ke right ke, doesn't matter. As long the first one, that the front one, the heel is contact with ground. While on the other leg, while on the other feet, this toe is lifting, not the toe. The heel is lifting and the toe is still contact with ground. Okay, nampak ni ya? You guys clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right, good. So later I need you to prepare, start doing key poses. Remember, you are doing key poses for high five, that he first standing still and then he do his anticipation, and then you do the character landing and then up. Okay, remember that? So now later I need you to prepare this pose. Okay, right leg straight. You can open, but do not open too wide lah. I mean, this leg you cannot open too wide open, and then it's going to be the movement is really going to be really awkward. Imagine you are walking with a wide open what is langkah, wide open step. It will be really awkward and really funny. It looks childish. So just do a normal walk cycle is good enough. Right? The front leg heel contact with ground, the back leg toe contact with ground. How about the arm? The arms, tangan eh? The arm here, if your front leg is right leg, make sure your right arm is supposed to be swing backward. You don't put this one in front. Later dia macam nampak those funny people try to do try to learn marching, the kawat sekolah, kaki kanan, tangan kanan juga. So avoid doing that. Later, after that, there's a contact down, pass pose up. However, okay, this is the however, yeah. You cannot do first pose, second pose, third pose, last pose. No, it's wrong. And what you need to do after you prepare contact, you do the opposite of the contact is this contact. Okay? Ada lagi. Let me Okay. Welcome Tira, Raji Shafiq. Okay, continue. You need to prepare the first contact and then the second contact. Why? This is the default position. And this is also a default position by right. So when you are doing these two, basically the body, the head position is on the same spot. Okay, the pelvis is on the same spot, and then the different only opposite of the leg. Here front, right leg, here is left leg. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Yep.
that means the contact was must be like in frame 5, and the another contact, and for example frame 22 or 25.
Okay, good question. Usually, a normal generic walk cycle will take one step. One step is going to take half a second. Okay, in within 1 second, usually it's going to take 24 or 25 frames. So in 12 frames, you're going to complete one leg. Let's say your front right leg is leaping forward, stepping forward. So it's going to take half a second. Meaning in 1 second, usually it takes two steps for a normal walk. If you are doing the emotional damage walk, emotional damage, yeah, the sad walk or drunk walk or whatever scary walking, so it's going to take longer. If it's a walk cycle that people rushing to the toilet, it's going to be faster. So it depends on situation. So in Adobe Animate later, you prepare on the first frame this contact. On the next frame, you prepare this opposite contact. Okay. The next step, what you need to do, later I show you again. Prepare pass pose. Do not do this one yet. Do pass pose straight away. Okay, because this is basically moving down. We need to move up. Pass pose is by default, this is the most character standing. Like you see here, the right leg is standing straight up and all the feet is fully contact with ground. You can see here, right? Okay, compared to this is only heel, this is fully on his step. So this is by default, whatever the default standing, this is the head. Okay, this is the most standing tall, this one, right? Even for the arms, both of the arm is on the side of the human, of the side of the character. Okay, once you finish with this, you prepare up. This is where the body and the head is slightly moving up compared to the pass pose. It's going up. And remember the right leg on this time, it's going to be fully on ground. And then this one, he start to, when the body is moving up, the leg still straight, and then he start jengkit. What is jengkit? Tippy toe. He start tippy toe. So the toe is here is already lift a bit, and you can see the heel is start moving up. But it's not fully until the next contact. While on the other leg, it starts swinging forward, yeah? Start swinging forward, and then the arm is swinging forward also. This is by theory, but you guys, once you start doing the character Nobita, the character High Five, you will understand, and it will be easy, much more easier. Trust me. Okay, any questions so far?
No, sir.
No, yeah. All right, we proceed to next stage. This is from my notes, my own notes. Basically the same thing, and then I try to do on my own character based on our grandmaster, the Richard William. I'm writing my own book. I show you already, and this is some of the example of the walk cycle. So basically, this is the most cartoony character walking, where the contact now it's down, and then it's a pass position, it's up, and then another contact. This is example of one step without any in-betweening, tanpa in-between, without. If you put in between, there is another pose here, another one here, another one here, and another one here. So it's going to be more detailed, more smooth animation. And this is just a very pose to pose drawing first. Same goes to here. Richard William prepare only this first. Once we understand and finish on this, so we can start adding IBs. Okay. If you want to make a clean step here, you can lock down. Remember this one. Okay, this is what he do. And then this is what I improvise. Not to say his work not perfect, but for me, I'm a noob, so I need to I need to understand how the footstep work. So I prepare this is the size of the leg, the size of the feet of the character. Make it standardized for every guide. And here you can see that the step is really accurate. Okay, if you see the 90s cartoon, you can see that character walking a bit sliding. Okay, because yes, of course, last time it doesn't really look nice, but that's all we have right at that moment. Right now, we can see the character accurately contact with ground. Okay, so next, right, question. Any question?
No, sir.
No, no. All right, cool. Let's proceed to next stage. Okay, this is from his book. Okay, why it is that we recognize our Uncle Charlie even though we haven't seen him for 10 years. Ni contoh lah, the example from his ni. How come he can still recognize some certain person even though it's already haven't seen for 10 years? Or we know this is him without seeing his face. That is her even though she's wearing full clothes without seeing her face. Okay, in back view some more, out of focus, far away, because everyone walking is an individual and distinctive as their own face. Meaning every person have their own style of walking, believe it or not. Okay, everyone have their own walking style. Even the footstep and then the sound of the footstep is different. Okay, in my studio, my sitting place is inside a room. However, I'm facing backward. Not facing backward, meaning the door is behind me. By right, I couldn't see anyone is coming. However, I can detect if the boss is coming, the supervisor above me is coming, and some of the friends coming because I can listen to their footsteps. It's a skill. Okay. And one tiny detail will alter it. Everything will change if you adding something. Yeah? There is a massive amount of information in work and we read it instantly. Like just I mentioned just now, even though I cannot see who's coming behind me, sometimes this is Raymond. Sometimes this is Chris. And then when that lady is called Chris, the name is Chris. She about to come and then Chris, what do you want? So I already know. Okay. Or even Raymond. Raymond, I think I need to ask something. So I already can listen from the footstep. Usually the guy footstep is a little bit heavier. So it's a bit stomping without the with a little weight. For the girl's footstep, usually a bit lighter. So you can understand. Okay. So the director Art Babbitt taught us to look at someone walking in street from the back view. Follow them and ask yourself. Okay, do not follow in the creepy way. Are they old? Are they young? What is their financial question? Ask yourself. Do not ask them. What is the state of the health? Are they okay? Are they in good health or not a good health? Are they strict? Are they permissive? Are they depressed, hopeful, sad, happy, drunk? Because all of these attributes, all of this detail will influence how you make the character walk cycle. Okay, have you noticed your own walking is slightly different when your emotion have a different detail, different emotion, different emotion. Do you notice that?
Kinda.
Macam mana, Atika? Excuse me.
Oh.
It is different, right? When you are happy, you
Yes.
walk like happy. When you are a bit sad, you walk a little bit slower. Maybe your shoulder also down, your head also. Okay, so this is when you are sad. And however, when you are a bit confident, so a bit up, the chest is up, the shoulder is up, wide, and then you are a bit maybe not too bubbly like swinging, that is more happy and carefree. But when you are confident, you are more straight face focused. How about when someone is really furious, angry? How's the body gesture? Can anyone share?
I
Share the
think walking fast,
uh-huh.
walking fast and
Fast,
walking fast, uh, the shoulders forward, I think,
shoulder forward, correct?
and angry face.
Definitely the angry face and the shoulder, the chest is forward and then walking. Imagine someone angry but walking like this. Not even angry. Huh. So someone like maybe other different poses that are not suitable for angry. So it is really confusing. Okay. So based on this, you need to understand how to make your character with a certain acting. Running out of time. Oh man. Okay, we are almost finished. Only 9 minutes left for the lecture session. We will continue later on with the tutorial session. Yeah. Okay. This is how the guy work. Not just example. Women mostly work with the leg close together, protecting, resulting not too much up and down. No need to move up and down too much for the head and body. Skirt also restrictive their movement, depend on the cloth. Mr. Macho, Mr. Bulky over here, however, because of his equipment, he has his leg apart, so a lot of up and down and body acting winding each other, right? Now, this is some notes that I extract from the whatever I learned from the book and experience I have from the working. It was done on 13 December 2015. Okay, this is already long time ago. While waiting, so I just do some doodling on my phone. So footstep for quarter front. This is the when the fully contact. Next, this is where the toe, only the toe is contact and the heel is starting to lift up. This is where the foot is already moving up. You can see a different here, the floor, and then this is the feet. And this is the contact that I mentioned earlier, where only the heel is contact with the floor. Okay. Same with the same drawing with the same position with the profile view and front view here. This is the full, this is the toe, and then this is fully lift up, and this is the contact. Okay, can see here, right? And now this is the front view of the footstep. Okay. All right. After this, well, before we can take a rest for 15 minutes, I need everyone to look at YouTube and then look for this video, 100 Ways to Walk by Kevin Perry. This guy is really good with his acting, and I think he has a good prolific career in animation industry and visual effect. Here he make some example of 100 collection of a character walking from generic. The first one is generic, and then he start moving like a lady, and then he start moving like maybe there's a chimpanzee walk, there's a people drunk walk, and then there's a confident angry walk. Everything's there. You just watch for this video. Okay. All right. Then that's all for our lecture session today. I will prepare I think everyone already have the file needed, meaning the character build needed. So we can use that. Perhaps I can prepare again in case you guys lost the file. And then we can start. What time do you want to start for the next session? 10, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
10, yeah? Okay, we can start at 10.
And it's okay, sir.
Sorry?
Around 10 o'clock is okay.
10 o'clock, yeah? Okay. I will give the new link and then we can start at 10 o'clock. It will be I'll show you how to do the step inside Adobe Animate, and then you can choose for the character from whatever that we have, and then you can do your own. Okay. Try not to create a new character because it's going to take longer time. I'm okay with that. However, if you are up to it, then I'm okay. If you are not ready, fine. You can use whatever character that I provide. Okay. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
No, yeah. Okay. If you have a chance, if you have this book is really how to say? It's the main reference, main book for animation students. Okay. I fully understand this book after 10 to 15 years in the industry. Finally, I can fully understand. Even though during my junior year, usually I look at the picture, typical look at the picture, and then read a little bit here and there, but not fully read everything. Finally, when I will start teaching, then I um, read another time, another one time, and then finally can understand all whatever the notes that he prepared. And if you have a chance to buy it and then find it, it's really great for everyone. Okay, this is a story of animation and so on. Even see, this is the note of how to do the walk cycle. Okay, this is example of the beat. Yeah, this is the beat of the walk cycle. Tap 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 tap. I refer the beat on the footstep when they fully contact with ground. When it's taking only 4 frames, it's a very fast run. Okay, 6 frame run or very fast walk. 8 frames slow run or very cartoon walk. 12 frames. You know, this is the generic. 16 strolling walk, a bit leisure, 20 frame, 24 frame walking, slow step, 32 frames. This is show me the way to go. This is more like a drunk person. So you can understand the tap. See here, he prepare the tap, 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 tap. How many tap, tap, tap. It's depend on the footstep. Yeah. Okay. American, they like to one Mississippi or one little monkey. It's not. It's for them, for the American. Right. So look for the example here, and then let's see what else. This is some character. The fox is with attitude. Okay. What we learn, we're going to learn to do a 3/4 walk cycle. And once you are good with that, you on your own, please do more walk cycle, right? Because in industry, when you are applying for interview, even for internship, for the full-time job, mostly for internship, we don't want to see your assignment work. Okay, do you understand that? Do
Yes,
you know
sir.
why? Do you know why the panel doesn't want to see your assignment work? Do you know why?
Don't know, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
no, yeah. Okay. Usually the assignment is the very first attempt of you to do everything, right? You to do the walk cycle. It's the first attempt. You do the bouncing ball. You do the head turn, everything. And do you think the first time on your first submission, do you think it's super great or not?
No.
No,
Exactly.
right? You wish you could open back your file and then I wish I will to edit again. Okay. Same goes with everything your portfolio. This is a tips here. Do not show your very first attempt of your work, but after that you need to do more during your free time. Okay, your free time doing work lah, jangan the free time play game lah, watch Netflix lah, apalah kan. So you do more, and then we can see the effort after that. Okay, because once you do more, you will try to make it more perfect compared to the first one that you submit to your lecturer. Okay, same goes to your portfolio and everything here. The more you do, the more perfect your work, and you will have a chance to choose which one I want to prepare for my portfolio. Okay, clear, yeah? So this session will end soon, and I give another link to our next session. So that one is the most important because I want to show step by step, right? Do not skip that session. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear, sir.
All right. Thank you very much. We can see you guys in 30 minutes.